Welcome to day 3. We've now ensured that you are focused, consistent, and ready to face any obstacles that come and win. Now we need to begin the core of this course. The first goal here is to find our soul. Because once you find your soul, you will realize you can do anything. You will also realize what exactly you should be doing. Now, a lot of you don't think we have a soul, but a soul is simply you. You are a soul. The question is, what is you? Is your leg you? Are your eyes you? Is your heart you? Is your brain you? Is your mind you? Are your opinions you? Are your beliefs you? No, none of these things are really you. They are just aspects of you. So who are you? You are an invisible force that powers everything about you. It is this invisible force that can do anything. And it is this invisible force that we must meet up with. How do we find it? Simple. By getting rid of everything else that is not you. And then you will come out automatically. This next week or so is going to be very simple. We're going to make everything but the soul disappear. And then we're going to find out what the soul is and who we really are. And then we will be able to do whatever we want. I told you that the first 10 days would be strange. We are building up muscles that will become necessary later. We are sharpening our saw. So bearing that in mind, that this is strange, and that's by design, let me give you your first task, your homework. Your first task is to spend an entire day imagining you were born without a right leg. Yes, I said without a right leg. Think about it. How would you drive? How would you work? How would you get dressed? What would you do about your jeans? You'd need a wheelchair. Who would push you on the wheelchair? Would you have to revolve your whole life around their schedule? Go through your entire day, and anytime you do something, ask yourself, how would I do that without a right leg? Every time you face an obstacle, write the obstacle down in your record. And realize this, some people don't have a right leg, and for them this is not a simulation. It is reality. They have to face all of these obstacles on a daily basis and for the rest of their lives. You are only doing it for a day, and it's only a simulation. It's not real. Underneath all your obstacles, I want you to write down how you would overcome those obstacles. Would you learn to drive with your left foot? Would you cut off a leg of those pants? Would you start an internet business and get enough money to have people wheel you around 24/7? Would you get better and stronger in the other leg? Keep going with this line of thinking. What would you do? How would you handle the stares from other people? Would you use the wild animal, eye of the tiger approach with your spirit animal to keep yourself confident and strong? Would you view your life as a story in which you are the hero living the life the best way you can while being short a leg? What else would you do to cope? This is a mental exercise, and I won't leave you completely in the dark like Mr. Miyagi. We are doing this for the following reasons. Number 1, in order to find our true selves, we must get past everything that is not ourself. So ask, without one leg, am I still me? The answer is, of course you are still you. That means you is not your leg. In 10 days, we will find out who you really are, but it's not your leg. These days, in addition to being a journey towards your true self, is also meant to increase your happiness. Now, we have a whole course on the art of happiness. You may have missed the opportunity to get it. Contact our customer service to make sure you get it at admin@7minutesecret.com. In that course, we will go into tremendous detail about how to be happy. These 10 days will be a start. So start with taking away your leg, and in the process, you'll become grateful when you look down and see that leg. The scientific studies are in. More gratitude creates more happiness. But the only way to have true gratitude for something is to not have it. The mystics talk about having a match in the sunlight and how it barely sheds any light. But when it's in darkness, it sheds a great deal of light. Because you only know and appreciate something when previously it had been gone. The only way to have true gratitude for something is to not have it, much like many popular songs say you only miss someone when they're gone. You will only appreciate your leg that you have now once it's gone. The more you get into this exercise, really get into it, the more gratitude you will feel for your legs and the happier you will be to have them. This means even if you got fired, even if you got divorced, you will always know you have your legs and how much it would hurt if you didn't. So do the exercise with every fiber of your being and think about it for as much of the day as you can. You will come away with A, insight into who you really are, B, much happiness that you can have no matter what is going on in your life, and one more bonus benefit: if you actually do across someone with a missing leg, you will not just sympathize but be able to empathize with them. No one wants a callous jerk. This is one way out of being a callous jerk. Entering into their pain, if only artificially, if only in a simulation, will make you a more understanding, grateful, and happy person. One more point. Who are we grateful to? For many of us, it is God. You understand that we didn't come from nothing, and there is something amazing about how nature works, something beyond what just evolution could do. So for you, it's easy. If you don't believe in God, maybe you call God the universe. And that's not as good, but it will do. Thank the universe for the legs that you have, because it is callous to take your legs for granted. And you didn't create your own legs, so at least be grateful to someone or something that did. The mystics believe in God and believe in a creator, and believing in a creator is the best thing for your happiness, because you know that someone greater than all of us has it all under control. Good luck with the exercise, and I'll see you on day 4 with another exercise.